Hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Mimi Dollars Collection. So today we are going to be making this beautiful beaded bag. Please, if you love this bag already, kindly hit the subscribe button, like and share this video, and do not forget to turn on your notification bell button. So let's dive into the video. We are using our fishing line 0.7 sugar beads and some berry beads. Okay, you can use pearl beads, any bead of your choice. This is all we need. So we are starting with 5 beads. Okay, in your fishing line, make sure you add 5 beads. So I'm adding 5 beads into my fishing line. Okay, I'll pick up the last bead and I'm going to cross it over and pull. I cross it over and pull. Now we are going to continue with 2 beads on the left, 2 on the right, and then we are going to cross with 1 bead. Okay, so 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and then we'll cross with the last bead. So I'll cross with the last bead and pull. Okay, so we have the second ring. The first ring is 5, the second is 6. Okay, so we are going to continue like that. 2 on the left, we'll put 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and then we'll cross with the last bead. Okay, so add 2 on the left, 2 on the right, and then you cross with the last bead. Cross, please pull your work, make sure you're pulling your work. Okay, you pull very well. So we are done. We need just 1 more ring. Okay, so 1 more ring. Please, we are going to pick 4 beads, 2 on the left, 2 on the right. Okay, so on my right fishing line, I'm going to add 2 beads. On my left fishing line, I'll add 2 beads. Okay, on my left fishing line, I'll add 2 beads, but we are crossing with the last bead. Okay, we are crossing with this last bead, the second bead. So right here we have another ring of 5. All right, the beginning and the end, you need 5 rings. Okay, for the beginning and the end. So we have 4 lines. Let's continue. So on my right fishing line, I'm going to start with 5 beads on my right fishing line. I'm starting with 5 beads. So I'm going to add all 5 beads to my right fishing line. 5. I'll pick up the last bead and I'm going to cross it over and pull. So we are starting the second line. My front fishing line now, we're going to the next 2 beads in front. Into the next 2 beads in front. Okay, and on the back fishing line, we'll keep adding our 3 beads. Okay, on the back fishing line, we'll add our 3 beads. 3 beads and then cross with the 3rd bead. So we are still adding up to 6 rings. All right, as you can see, the front fishing line will go into the next 2 beads. Okay, into the next 2 beads. On the back fishing line, we'll add our 3 beads. Okay, on the back fishing line, we'll add 3 beads. And then you cross with the 3rd bead and pull. Cross with the 3rd bead and pull into the next 2 beads in front. Into the next 2 beads. On the back fishing line, add 3 beads. Add 3 beads and cross with the 3rd bead and pull. We are going to go into the last bead. Okay, We are going into the last one bead. Right now we want to turn. Okay, our fishing line is in 2 beads, so we need 4 beads to turn to complete the ring of 6. So please watch how I'm turning. You pick 4 beads. Okay, we are turning to the right direction. All right, so on the back fishing line, which is the left fishing line, I'm adding 2 beads. On the front fishing line, this fishing line over here, I'll add 2 beads, but we'll cross with the last bead. We are crossing with this second bead. Okay, you cross with this second bead. Please make sure you pull your work. Okay, and then we have made another 10. So we are going to repeat this step one more time. All right, so when your fishing line is in 1 bead, on the back fishing line you start with 5 beads. Okay, and we are going to continue like this. So I'm starting with 5 beads. On the back fishing line, start with 5 beads. You cross with the 5th bead. Okay, cross with the 5th bead. We have another ring of 6. You continue going into the next 2 beads in front, and on the back fishing line keep adding your 3 beads. Okay, just like that, and then I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so this is the end. This is it. We are going to go into the last bead, and then we are turning the same method. On the left fishing line you add 2 beads. On the right fishing line you add 2 beads and cross with the second bead. The same turning, sorry guys, the same turning we have been doing. So please don't rush this work or follow the steps. Okay, so this is what you should get at this stage. Now moving on, this is the most important step. Okay, we have 3 lines. We are going to make the 4th line. Okay, so on the back fishing line we are going to add 4 beads. 4 beads on the back fishing line, because we need a ring of 5 for the 4th line. So please add 4 beads. You pick up the last bead and cross it over and pull. Okay guys, please forgive my gloves, so I cannot bead without gloves. So we have a ring of 5 here. You continue the same method, going into 2 beads. Okay, your front fishing line will go into the next 2 beads. My hands are so sweaty, I don't know what to do. Please guys, bear me, just bear with me with these gloves. Okay, I know some people don't like it, but it's okay. So continue to add your 3 beads on the back fishing line. Okay, and I'll meet you at the end. Go through 2 beads. I'll meet you at the end. Okay, and on the back fishing line please keep adding your 3 beads. So we have a ring of 5 here. We have 6 ring. We are going to make the last ring of 5. Okay, we are going to make the last ring of 5. So I'm going into the last bead over here. And now to complete this one, please watch the turning. We are going to turn with 3 beads only, and we are adding all 3 beads on the left fishing line because we are turning to the right direction. So add all your 3 beads to the left fishing line. Sorry about that. And then you cross with the 3rd bead and pull. As you can see, we have 5 rings again right here, the beginning 5, the end 5. Now we are going to start with the reduction process. My front fishing line will go into the next 1 bead in front. So please kindly watch the reduction process carefully. I'll flip it over to my right hand. This is where I'm most comfortable to bead. On my right fishing line, I'm going to start with 4 beads. Okay, for the reduction process, you always begin with 4 beads and you end with 3 beads. You continue with 3 beads and end with 3 beads. Okay, so I've started with 4 beads. We are still adding up to 6 rings. Okay, we are reducing the shape. Okay, my front fishing line, continue the same method, go through two beads in front, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, on the back fishing line, keep adding your three beads. As you can see, we have 5 ring here. Please keep going into two beads. Let me meet you here. Okay, so at the end we are going to go through these 2 beads over here. All right, as I told you, you start with 4 beads, continue with three beads, and end with 3 beads. Okay, so our fishing line is in 3 beads. We are turning to the right direction. So on the left fishing line, I'm going to add my 3 beads and I'm going to make a 10. Okay, I'm going to make a 10. I cross with the 3rd bead and then I turn. All right, so we are still reducing. My front fishing line going to the next 1 bead in front. Okay, let me flip it to my right. All right, my front fishing line will go into the next 1 bead in front. This is the reduction process. And on the back fishing line, you start with 4 beads, continue with 3 beads, and end with 3 beads. I'll cross with the 4th bead, the last bead, and I'll pull it down. So my front fishing line will keep going into the next two beads in front, and I'll meet you at the end. So this is the end. We'll go into the last 2 beads. I'm going into the last 2 beads. Okay, our fishing line is in 3 beads, and then we are going to add our 3 beads to the left fishing line, and then we cross and make a 10 again. So this is what you continue to do. All right, you continue to reduce this shape. Okay, so continue reducing, okay, until you have 2 lines left. Okay, just weave with the same method and then you'll be left with 2 lines. Okay, so I'm going to weave that off camera. You start with 4 beads, continue with 3 beads. I'll weave that off camera and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, so that we continue beading. So this is the shape. It looks like that of an avocado. This is how the shape is. Okay, so now we are going to add space inside our bag. Okay, we want to add space inside our bag. Now we are going to weave from here, these 2 beads over here. Please watch them carefully. These 2 beads, that's the 2nd and the 3rd bead. Okay, this 2nd bead over here and the 3rd bead. This is where your fishing line must be. Okay, this is a very simple beaded bag, and the bag is so beautiful, man. Now this is how you are going to begin. Okay, watch how I place my beads. You may want to take a screenshot. Okay, so you start with the berry, the square beads, and then the berry bead. Okay, berry, square beads, and berry bead. So we'll add our berry bead first. We'll add our 2 square beads, the 2 sugar beads, and then we'll cross with the berry bead. All right, please take note. Because our fishing line is in 2 beads, so we need 4 beads to continue the ring of 6. All right, so this is it. We have a ring of 6 over there. My front fishing line will go into the next 2 beads in front. Okay, into the next 2 beads in front. And on the back fishing line, see how I place my beads? You first add your 2 square beads first, then you cross with the berry bead. All right, so I'm adding my 2 square beads, and then we are going to cross with the berry bead. You can use pearl, any bead of your choice, any big bead of your choice. Okay, you cross like this, and this is how you are going to continue to do it. Okay, your front fishing line will keep going into the next two beads in front, into the next 2 beads in front, whilst on the back fishing line Okay, so I've gone into the next two beads. Okay, so on the back fishing line, you add your two square beads and then cross with the berry bead. So you keep going into two beads, you add your square beads first and then you cross with the berry bead. Okay, so I'll meet you right here. This is where we are going to end on this side. So let me do this one more time. I'm adding my two square beads first and then I'll cross with my berry bead. Please, you can make this bag using round bead, any bead of your choice. Feel free to use any bead of your choice, okay? So I cross with the berry bead and I pull. So this is what you have, okay? And then you continue to weave it like this, and then I will meet you here. This is what I've been up to. This is how beautiful it looks. So at the end, I've inserted my fishing line into the last bead. We are going to turn, okay? The last two beads. You first pick the berry bead first. We are turning, and then you add your two square beads and then you cross with the second square bead, okay? So please take note of the turning. It's very simple. All right, I'll cross with the square bead and pull. Okay, so here we are. This is it. We are done. All right, we are done. And if you count the berry beads at this stage, you have 20 berry beads. So if you do not have up to 20 berry beads, then your work, you have to check it again. All right, now we are going to continue. Let's move on. This is how I'm placing my bead. See, watch where my fishing line is. My fishing line going to the next one bead in front. So we are working with the second and the third bead, okay? My front fishing line going to the next one bead in front, into the next one bead in front. Okay, we are working with the second and the third bead. Can you see that? The second and the third bead. These two beads over here. Now we are using only the square beads, okay? Just like how we're doing the body of the bag, you start with 4, continue with 3, 3. So on my right fishing line, I'll add all my 4 beads. All my 4 beads I'm adding. I'll cross with the 4th bead and pull. I'll cross with the 4th bead and pull. Okay, so we have a ring of 6 right here. Sorry about that, guys. We have a ring of 6. Can you see that? So like as we're doing the body of the bag, you keep going into the next two beads, whilst on the back fishing line you keep adding your 3 beads. Okay, just as simple as that. I've gone into the next 2 beads. On the back fishing line, I'll add my 3 beads and cross with the 3rd bead. I'll add my 3 beads and cross with the 3rd bead. Okay, I'll cross with the 3rd bead and pull. We have another ring of 6. Okay, so I'll continue like this. My front fishing line will go into the next two beads in front, two beads, and on the back fishing line you keep adding your 3 beads. Okay, just like that, and then I'll meet you at the end. Okay, please make sure you go through two beads. Okay, don't skip any. Add your 3 beads. Make sure your rings are adding up to 6, and then I'll meet you on the other side. Okay, so here we are. This is what I've been up to. We are going to go into the last 2 beads. We have gone into the last 2 beads. As you can see, please watch it carefully. Oh, right now we are going to add 1 bead. We will pick up 3 beads. We'll pick up 3 beads, 1 on the right, 1 on the left, cross with the last bead. So 1 on the right, 1 on the left, and then I'll cross with the last bead and pull. Voila, we are done. Okay, this is where your fishing line must be. We are done. Moving on, we are going to do the berry beads line again. Please watch it carefully. Oh, this is where my fishing line is. Okay, to increase the size of the bag. Okay, so my fishing line is here. On my left fishing line, we are going to the right direction. This is how you place your beads. Can you see square berry, 2 square, and 1 berry? You cross with the berry bead. So I'll add a square bead first add the berry beads second. I'll pick up 2 square beads, and then I'm going to cross with the berry bead. So please take note of this particular step because we are going to do it one more time. This is how you begin the berry beads again, okay, the line of the berry beads. So I'm crossing with the big bead. All right, so we have another ring of 6. I hope that is clear enough. All right, please make sure that you have 6 rings. See, we have 2 here and 2 at the top. Okay, so my front fishing line will go into the next 2 beads in front. Into the next 2 beads in front. Into the next 2 beads in front. And on the back fishing line. And on the back fishing line, we are going to add 2 square first, and then we cross with the berry bead. All right, we'll add 2 square beads first, and then we cross with the berry bead. You cross it over and pull. As you can see, I didn't forward this part so that you watch it carefully. Okay. Now you continue to go into the next 2 beads in front. Okay, 2 beads in front, and on the back fishing line, you first add your 2 square beads. On the back fishing line, you add your 2 square beads before you cross with the berry bead. Okay, just continue like that. Go through the next 2 beads. Let's do this one more time. Okay, I'm going into the next 2 beads in front. Into the next 2 beads in front, and on the back fishing line you are going to add your 2 square beads first, and then you cross with the berry bead. You cross with the berry bead. Okay, I'm going to continue like this, and I'll meet you at the end. Okay, I'll meet you at the end. So this is what I've been doing. Okay, we are going into the last bead over here. The last is 1 bead, the last square bead, this last square bead. Okay, and we are going to turn. Now our fishing line is in 2 beads, so we need 4 beads to turn. Okay, we need 4 beads to turn. So guys, I'm very sorry I failed to record the turning, but I'm going to show you how you are going to turn, how you place the beads to turn, like the first line of berry beads we did. Okay, so to turn, you place your beads like this. Okay, you add a square bead first. Okay, on your right fishing line you add a berry bead, then you add your 2 square beads and cross with the last square bead. Okay, I hope that this is clear enough. So if you follow the step, your fishing line will be on top. Okay, we are going to repeat this step again with the square beads only. So my front fishing line will go into the next 1 bead in front. You know, when we are doing the square beads, your fishing line must be in the second and the third bead. All right, so we are going to start with 4 beads again, continue with 3 beads. All right, so on my right fishing line I'm adding my 4 beads. I'm adding 4 beads, and I'm crossing with the 4th bead, and I'll pull. So we are repeating this step one more time, and we are going to repeat the berry bead line one more time. Keep going into the next 2 beads, and on the back fishing line you keep adding your 3 beads. Okay, keep going into the next 2 beads. On the back fishing line you keep adding your 3 beads. All right, and after this step repeat the berry bead line one more time. We need 3 lines of the berry bead. Okay, repeat the berry bead one more time, and that will be the end. All right, so just follow the same step. So this is it. As I told you, the berry beads, we have 3 lines, 1 2 3. So this is your finished work on one side. This is how the top should look like. So when we join the other side, this middle part, this part, it will be here. Okay, on this other side. So when I'm joining, you will see. So this is how it should be. Make sure that when you count your berry beads, they should add up to 20 beads altogether. All right, so this is the 2 sides of the bag. We are going to join both sides together like this. Okay, so when we join, this part will be like this. All right, this middle will be like the other parts. So place them both together like this, and then make sure your fishing line is in the second and the third bead. The second and the third bead. Please ignore the first bead. Okay, so it's in the second and the third bead. Now on my back fishing line, the back fishing line, I'm going to pick up one bead, and then I'm going to go into the second and third bead on this side as well. The second and the third bead on the left side or the right side as well. Okay, if you go into these two beads like so, I'll pick up one bead and I'm going to cross it over and pull. Okay, I'll cross it over and pull like this. As you can see, everything is shaping up the same. We have the same shape over here. My right fishing line will go into the next two beads in front on the right side of the bag. On the right side of the bag. The left fishing line will go through to the next two beads on the left side of the bag into the next two beads. So you'll be going through two beads, okay? And then you just pick up one bead and cross it over and pull. So pick up one bead, cross it over and pull. All right, so this is what you get. So let's do this one more time. My right fishing line will go through two beads on the right side of the bag into two beads. The left fishing line will go into two beads on the left side of the bag. Okay, and then you pick up one bead and cross it over, and all the rings will be adding up to 6. Okay, you cross it over and pull. Continue to join it, and I'll meet you when I'm done joining. Okay, I'll just join this off camera. So this is our finished work. I am done joining. As you can see, the bag is really beautiful. The color combination is so cute. Okay, as you can see, right now we are going to fix a handle. Please fix any handle of your choice, any handle. This is not even the handle I wanted for the bag, okay, but I'm just going to attach something here so that we can have a finished work. You can get a round bag handle, any handle of your choice. Okay, so I'm going into this berry bead over here. I'm going to pick 3 beads. Okay, I'm going to pick 3 beads, one on the right, one on the left, and I'll cross with the third bead. The round back handle will suit this bag very well. The round back handle. So fix any handle of your choice. I'll just pick 3 beads again. One on the right, one on the left, and then I'll cross with the third bead and pull. Cross with the third bead and pull. And then I'm going to pick 2 beads. Okay, I'll add one on the right, one on the left, and then I'll slit the back handle inside. Okay, I'm just going to pass my both fishing lines to the back handle like this. I'm going to be changing this back handle. I want to use the round back handle that we use for the round beaded bag. Okay, so just put it inside like this. See the way I'm struggling with this handle. Oh God. So you just put it inside. Make sure it sits inside in case you have this same back handle. Okay, so I'm just going to cross the back handle in the opposite I'm just going to cross the fishing line in the opposite direction. Okay, you can cross them in the opposite direction, but I'll cross one side and I'm going to tie it right here. Okay, I'll tie it here. Make sure I'm tying it very firm, and then I'll pass my leftover fishing lines back into the bead that I made over there. I'll pass it into as many beads as possible. Repeat same for this side, and our bag will be completed. Okay, Please, as I said, feel free to make any bag handle of your choice. This is our finished project. This bag is so beautiful, very cute bag. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for always stopping by. I love you guys, and if you love your girl Mimi Dollar, do not forget to hit the subscribe button, like, share this video, turn on your notification bell button. Please share. Your comments are needed. Thank you guys. I love you guys so much. Stay blessed. I love you all. Bye.